Hey everyone, it's 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗞 here. Happy New Year. This is my first live. I am super excited about starting the lives again. I had a little break during Christmas and New Year, and I am super excited about today's live because I believe that a lot of people stay stuck practicing the same habits. I don't want to call it bad habits, but they are habits that are harming them as opposed to creating new habits. And the reason is, and this is what I'm going to talk about in this video here, is that it's not only about creating a new habit, it's about letting go of a bad habit. And what happens is people they focus so much on just creating a new habit that they forget what they are holding on to. I'm going to give some real examples here so we can really understand the practical side of things. What does that really mean? And I like giving real examples because I am a very practical person. I need to understand practically what does that mean into my life, into my client's life. So for me, it's much easier to explain what happens in day-to-day life. What does that mean letting go of a bad habit? Let's talk about something physical, right? A lot of people struggle to wake up in the morning and exercise, right? A lot of people struggle to change their diet. Now, let's just talk about, a morning routine. People struggling with waking up in the morning to exercise every day and preparing themselves a healthy breakfast, right? We're talking about two things together here. Waking up, exercising, and preparing yourself a healthy breakfast. So, they try to start something, on a Monday, they do a few days, they do for the week, and they go back to the old ways. Then they try again, they try sometimes new diets, things, new exercise routines, exercise challenges, and they go back to their old ways. So what happens here is if you really think about it, when you set yourself a task to wake up earlier and to exercise, to prepare yourself a breakfast, and when you are not able to do that, you're holding on to a lot of things here. Firstly, you're holding on to perhaps watching crap TV late at night, not going to bed early enough so you can actually have a proper sleep. So what you're holding on to here is, I'm too tired. Well, you're too tired because you haven't gone to bed early enough to get up early. Is there holding on, if I do that, this is my time. This is what I do to distract myself. I need to watch TV until 11 o'clock at night. I need to watch the Kardashians or whatever you watch. And the reality is that is not serving you because that is getting in the way of you living properly so you can get up early. But you're holding on to this, thinking that this is your stress tool or distress tool. In actual fact, that is not helping you to distract at all, because if you did an exercise, if you start a day with an exercise routine, you will feel a lot less stress. Another thing that you could be holding to is, so you haven't gone to bed early enough, you can't get up early enough, you start snoozing after the night, after 5 minutes, you're still snoozing, you're in bed, you're fooling yourself that you're still sleeping or not. Alarm clock has awakened yourself up, and you can't get out of bed, but you're holding on to just a little bit more sleep. You just need to stay comfortable. So it's holding to the whole idea, I am still sleeping, I'm still resting, when you are not anymore because you're being woken up by the alarm clock. So if you start thinking about it, it's not so much to telling yourself, I am going to get in the morning, going to exercise in the morning. There is a lot of things that you need to go off and be honest with yourself. And I think that gets people's way is checking the phone first in the morning. So they set themselves a task, waking up early to exercise and to prepare a healthy breakfast. First thing they check their phone, they check media, and they check work email. Before they know it's now, it's gone, still laying there, they haven't got up to exercise and to a healthy breakfast. What are they holding on to? They're holding on to, I just need to do it because that will make me feel better. I just need to find some inspiration for my day. Yeah. I check, after posts to see if I can get motivation out of bed. They're holding on to that, opposed to counting on themselves to get in the morning to motivate themselves for their day. So again, on to another comfortable habit that in fact is harm them. So when you're creating a new habit, you're supposed to just focusing like, I am going to do this. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to? I need to let go of when it comes to another. And I'm gonna an example of habit really here. It will be about who have issues, get angry about in any people drive slowly in front of them, people who blame parents, brothers, sisters, husbands, cats for problems. So what they to, it's much to be angry at somebody else than to take the responsibility. So when you change your anger cycle, you need to ask. It's not about tomorrow I'm not gonna be angry, but it's understanding my whole to here. I'm holding here that piling up responsibility on somebody else after taking responsibility of. So it's for me to get angry at somebody else. So really changing a habit, when you don't create a habit and become aware of what you're holding to, it's a real really create a new habit, because there is a pull from your mind and soul. Keep practicing things that you practice in your life that have unfortunately in you physically and emotionally, because they have become a. Hopefully this makes sense. It's helpful. It's a good opportunity to create a new habit. If you have, I'm writing one letter every to really focus on more detail what you do to change your habit, transform life, how you can in your habit, so you can transform different parts of life, just like clients. If you have any questions, there's life, you on the next